You want to go live on YouTube, but you're scared, you're nervous, you don't know what to expect. You're searching on YouTube, trying to find somebody that has done it, that can give you some pointers where you are certainly in the right place. Hi, my name is Desiree, and I had to kick fear in the back. I was determined that I was going to go live yesterday, and I did. And I said, the worst I can do is make a mistake, and I did. But, like I said, you can learn from my mistakes. So get out your paper and your pen, because you're going to have to take some notes, and stay to the end, because I'm going to tell you how to deal with the crazies and give you my numbers at the end. So the first thing is that you need to click live. So YouTube, you might have to go through a 24-hour check or approval. And so when I clicked live from my laptop, it said I had a 24-hour approval. So do that. Don't wait till the day of and you want to do live, and you can. So when I went live from my laptop, it says something about my camera wouldn't connect. I don't know what the problem was. And I like recording from my laptop because, I can maneuver everything here. So I had to end up doing it on my phone. Now, this is where the problem came. So from your phone, and I have an Android, from your phone, you have to go into actual YouTube. So you're actually in YouTube. This is the problem. So down here, well, no, down here it's going to let you know what accounts you're in. Now, if you don't have several accounts, then you're not going to make this mistake. But what I had to do was push that little button. At the top, you're going to say switch accounts. It's going to give you your list of which channel you want to actually go live on. It was Desi B Creates. And then you're there. At this point, see that little round circle? It's a little round circle. It's kind of light, but it's a round circle with a cross in the middle of it. You're going to push that. I'm not going to carry you through it all today, because once you push that, the reason why I'm not going to keep showing you my phone, because when I pushed it, then they told me to go live for shorts. And I read that you have to have 50 subscribers to go live. But I only had 23 when I went live yesterday. I don't know what happened. But so you have to check on that. I don't know about that. It allowed me to go live yesterday with my 23. So push that little round little button with the square with the cross in the middle, and make sure you're in the right account. And it's going to walk you through these really simple steps. You have to do your title. It's going to ask you for your thumbnail. You really don't have to have your thumbnail right away, because at the end, before you push public to let it view to your viewers, they give you the option of popping in your thumbnail, title, and description. But it's going to ask you for your title, thumbnail, description. Is it for kids or no kids? At that point, then you see the button at the bottom where it says live, and it's going to stand still. It's not going to go live right away. It gives you that option to push that live button. But when you push that live button, it is live. And when you'll know it's live, because at the top, you'll see this red clock that's starting to count. Now, at this point, I was like, how I'm going to see the comments, because I be seeing a lot of people saying I can't see my comments, and I think maybe because they're on the laptop. But anyway, on your phone, the comments are going to start coming in right at the bottom. And I was grateful for that. And so if this is your first time, I was honest. I said, this is my first time going live. I was like, so I appreciate somebody saying I can hear you or I can't hear you. And somebody will. And so I recommend that to write down your key topics, because this will help you stay kind of focused, because your audience, they're going to start asking questions, and sometimes you may go over here. But if you have something written down that this is what I want to cover on this live, and knowing how long you're going to stay, that would be helpful. Then also, I said, like when somebody asks you a question, but it may not be pertaining to what you're speaking about, write down a little cheat note. Be like, I was talking about the woman at the well. So whatever I was at, I just wrote down, where I was at. So when I answered that question, then it came back to, I said, okay, so then we're going to go back to here. And I was very flexible. I just was going wherever my crowd wanted to go. We was talking about the woman at the well and baptism and everything. So The other thing is, if you are an introvert or first timer, this is not scary. This is not scary. Believe it or not, I'm an introvert, but there are times where, my other personality kicks in and I'm like, girl, you got to bring her up, so you got to go for it. And so, pick a topic that you're comfortable with. I'm thinking about, it's this young girl that I think she's a self-taught crocheter and a knitter, and she does awesome work. I'm thinking, like, if you're doing handwork or crafting, or if you are, see, I'm not a comfortable cook. I'm not a person that can cook in the kitchen and talk at the same time. I'm not like that. Girl, I've been to put too much, hot sauce. So pick a topic that you're comfortable about. Therefore, when people are talking to you about it, you feel comfortable. So if let's say you crochet and you have a new crochet instruction you want to get out, this is perfect, because you get to interact with the other people, and they be like, are you putting it through the first hoop, the back hoop, the whole hoop, you can kind of, you get to interact. It's really fun. So my last thing is that people really want to see you, they want to see your personality, and they want to connect. So y'all know how, look, I'm not going to be and I know I'm not finished. Yeah, I got my flashcards. So, all right. Click live, because you got to do the 24-hour check. You might have to do it, might not. Okay. Then you go to your YouTube. Go to YouTube. If you're on your phone, you go to YouTube and make sure that you're in your correct account. And you look for that little symbol at the bottom, and that will start the go on to live process. You'll be having to type in your title, your thumbnail, your description, and choosing kids or no kids. So making sure that you have all these notes. And you click live, and the clock will start ticking. You'll see the chats at the bottom, and you just see them at the bottom. And it's very fun. Okay. Have your speaking notes and your topics. Know what if you have something specific that you really want to talk about, just have that ready so you can stay on point. And then, if you're answering questions or you feel like it's kind of going somewhere, write down your little, like, okay, this is the last thing I spoke about. So you don't have that dead moment. And like I said, people just really want to see you. They want to see your personality. Like, are you really the person? Like, we see you on the YouTube, but are you really the same person, on live? And people just really want to connect. I really had a fun time connecting with my group yesterday. And this is, if you're an introvert, you're gonna magnetize the people. Like, if you're into crafting, or a new diet, or a new how to prep with me. This all kind of, I mean, it really could be for a Bible study too, but anything that you're comfortable with, you pick your topic that you're comfortable with, and you go with that one. Even if you do it for 5 minutes, just go ahead and do it. So how to address the crazies. When I got the crazies, my background is daycare, and I hate to put people in the box of kids, but sometimes when they go there acting crazy, you got to put them in that box of kids. And we were taught, just ignore it, don't even entertain it. I got somebody asking me how old was I. Now we talking about the lady at the well, and I'm looking like this with the sweatshirt, my hair tied up. I don't even think I had earrings. I don't even think I had makeup on. Well, y'all know I don't wear makeup. I'm talking about lipstick. And you asking me how old I am. I read the question, but I didn't read it out loud, and I just ignore it. So when you get a crazy question, it's just best ignore it. You don't even have to say, well, we're not going to discuss that. Just ignore it, and that person will realize, because that person soon left. Bless his heart, whoever it was. So my numbers. Now, granted, this was on my other channel, but I got 60 views. I got 7 people to come into my live, and I got 1 subscriber while I was on the live, and then I got 1 afterwards. So again, this was on my other channel, but overall, it was a fun experience. Do it. I've been seeing so many of you all. I've been watching so many of you all, and look, I'm 61, so I'm shouting out to the young people that 20s, 30s, and 40s, and come on there, y'all, because it's a fun experience, and people want to connect, and they want to connect to your personality. They want to see if you're the person that's actually recording. So I don't know why my seemed like I just froze there. So I don't want to make this long, and read your notes, go live, leave me a note, and let me know, Desi, I followed your steps and I went live.